Hello everybody, welcome back to your news report, second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update.
Morning, the long-awaited breakthrough, a deal reached for relief, a massive $900 billion package. Overnight, lawmakers resolved differences over one last hurdle, a conservative push to curb emergency lending powers for the Federal Reserve. The new agreement, not yet public, but believed to include direct payments of $600 based on income, enhanced unemployment benefits of $300 a week.
Now everybody, according to political news, Congress dashes toward final approval of a $900 billion stimulus bill. Congress is poised to deliver $900 billion in relief aid as soon as Sunday evening, after breaking a multi-day stalemate over the Federal Reserve's lending powers. Chuck Schumer hashed a deal late Saturday with Senator Pat Toomey over the GOP's wish to wind down lending programs established by the relief bill passed in March. With that roadblock removed, the House and Senate could vote immediately on the aid package and its partner, a $1.4 trillion funding bill which will fund the government through September. And folks, Donald Trump has also urged lawmakers to pass more stimulus bills. In a tweet on Saturday night, he called for Americans to receive more money in direct payments. Trump wrote on Twitter, "Why isn't Congress giving our people a stimulus bill? It wasn't their fault. Get it done and give them more money and direct payments." Now before Trump's tweet, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer told reporters that both chambers of Congress could vote on a $900 billion stimulus package as early as Sunday, as lawmakers were close to making a deal. Now before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. On this channel, I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check updates. So be sure to subscribe to never miss a video. And let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you think next stimulus checks of $2,000 or $1,200 should be approved. Congress must pass the stimulus. If you agree, then leave a comment down below saying I agree.
To reach a compromise on one of the final hurdles to a stimulus deal, a nearly $1 trillion package for pandemic relief up against a deadline tonight. ABC's Rachel Scott joins us from Washington, D.C. with the very latest. Rachel, good morning to you.
Whit, good morning. And it's been more than 6 months since Congress passed a stimulus package, but lawmakers say they are finally close to getting that deal across the finish line.
According to Politico, the 11th hour breakthrough comes after Congress struggled for months to deliver another relief package, even as the health crisis worsened. Adding to the sense of urgency, a number of critical aid programs are set to expire on December 26th. Lawmakers have already allocated $3 trillion toward the pandemic. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia said on ABC's This Week, "The great news is that Congress is not going to be the Grinch. We're going to get this package done." But the race to jam a multi-trillion-dollar rescue and spending package through the House and Senate, potentially just hours after the bill is released, has infuriated some Republicans. Andy Biggs of Arizona, chairman of the conservative House Freedom Caucus, tweeted, "Congress is desperately broken." The last-minute vote and backroom negotiations have also caused some heartburn among Democrats, even if they are still likely to vote for the final bill. Representative Stephanie Murphy of Florida, a member of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus, says that she's infuriated to be part of an institution that is so dysfunctional that it doesn't even work until the last minute. Still, congressional leaders are expected to be able to muscle the package through both chambers. It's just a matter of how quickly they can do so. Pelosi told reporters as she arrived at the Capitol on Sunday, "I think we're very close to reaching a deal. We want to have members have enough time to review it all."
Congress finally reaching a compromise on a stimulus package, clearing the way for a vote in the House and Senate as early as today.
If things continue on this path and nothing gets in the way, we'll be able to vote tomorrow.
At stake, relief for millions of Americans out of work and fearing eviction.
The American people cannot feed their families or pay their bills with Congress' good faith discussions. They need us to act.
Ricardo Ramirez says he's barely getting by, now at risk of possibly losing everything if those unemployment benefits expire in less than 2 weeks.
It's about time for them to do something for the community.
And according to Yahoo Finance, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and other congressional leaders have reportedly reached a compromise that clears the way for votes on a new rescue package. The U.S. House has scheduled a session for Sunday, with votes expected as early as 1 p.m. And according to multiple media reports, the new aid bill includes money for struggling businesses, $300 a week in unemployment benefits, and fresh direct payments to help struggling U.S. households and stimulate the weak economy. But critics say that a $600 stimulus payment is not enough. Democratic Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley of Massachusetts even calls it an insult. But President Joe Biden said last week that Americans should think of the checks as merely a down payment. Do you expect your second stimulus check? Well, a survey from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics found that close to 60% of Americans used their first stimulus checks to cover basic expenses, including groceries and utility bills.
To do what is really needed, but from your perspective on the latest information you're getting, what's missing?
Well, number one, the entire bill at $900 billion is much too low. It should be at least double that. So what's in this current bill is good, but it's not enough. Now, what I recognized a couple of weeks ago, that there were no direct payments going out to people in this country, many of whom are in desperate economic shape. As you well know, Wolf, we got a record-breaking level of hunger in America, higher than it's been for a very, very long time. You got millions of people who are facing eviction. They can't afford to pay their rent. They're going deeper into debt. And we're looking at people in the midst of the worst pandemic in 100 years who can't afford to go to the doctor because they don't have enough money.
These are people who had jobs.
If Congress can pass a new stimulus relief package quickly and get it signed by outgoing President Trump before Christmas, the money can start flowing shortly after New Year's, allowing for holiday season absences at the IRS. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin told reporters in August that payments can start going out a week after a new bill is signed. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, what will you do with your second stimulus check? Will you invest it, save it, or pay bills? Leave your comments down below.
And what's so frustrating to me and so many others, why is it taking so long to help these millions of Americans?
Well, I don't want to become overly political here, but it is clear to me that we have a Republican majority here in the Senate who has refused to entertain, and still refuses to entertain, the kind of funding that is needed to provide nutrition, to help people who are being evicted, to make sure that people in this crisis, can you believe it, in the midst of this terrible pandemic, everyone's afraid of getting the virus, and you got 90 million people who are unable to go to the doctor when they get sick.
With that being said, everybody, that's all the news in regards to our second stimulus bill and your unemployment benefits. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a great day. According to New York Daily News, days away from Christmas, voting on the latest round of emergency relief checks in a government funding bill is expected to happen late into the night in a rare weekend session. That's according to U.S. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer. Folks, tell me in the comments down below, I believe that our politicians will pass a second stimulus bill. And will they finally help the good, hard-working American people?